Alright, this video is inspired by a YouTube channel I discovered. A shout out to Sam and Colby. They're called an Explorer YouTube channel. They explore abandoned properties. So a shout out to Sam and Colby. I'm a new subscriber. I love your videos. So it inspired me to tell a story that when I was really young, I would say no more than 8 to 12 years old, very early 1980s. And people who know me know where I'm from. I really don't want to give the description of the town, the county, even the street where this took place, the situation I did. I went to explore something that was very local to me, literally across the street from where I lived. In the photo to the left, you'll see it looks like an apartment building. And literally across the street, very short walk over the street, there is some kind of a business. This business is either a factory or a business. I never understood what it was. It went through countless owners, countless business types. No idea what they did or made in the place. I still to this day don't. I went to check on Google Earth to see what it looked like. The building has not changed. However, my story involves a fence that surrounded the front of the building. The fence no longer apparently exists according to the Google Earth image you see there. With Microsoft Paint, I created a makeshift fence just to show the position of where the fence is. They took the fence down apparently to make more room for parking. As a young boy, I vaguely did exploring. I did more exploring on the river next door to us, on the other side of the apartment complex. I don't want to describe where this took place because I really don't want anybody trying to explore or getting any ideas to leave the area alone. But as I used the paint program to make a makeshift fence. Now I was bouncing a ball, whether on the property I lived on and this business property. They had a fence, so I had a vagueness of I want to climb this fence. So I was bouncing the ball like a little basketball player around on their parking lot, and it took me maybe 2-3 times. I threw the ball over top of their fence. I gotta get my ball back. So as a child, I went to scale their fence, and I got over, and at the moment I retrieved my ball, I turn around, a police car shows up, a patrol car. I didn't hear or see it come it's a very short time I got the ball. It was no more than it was about maybe 30 seconds or less. Very, very short time. I did not hear a car of any kind, whether it was a local or police car. I turn around, a police car shows up, pulls in. Oh my God, am I in trouble? And the policeman gets out. So what are you doing in there? I had to retrieve my ball. I accidentally, quote unquote, accidentally threw the ball over the fence, as I wanted to say. As I said, I wanted to scale that fence, so I intentionally threw the ball. But I told him I accidentally threw my ball over. He says, climb back out there safely. And as I come back down, and he says my name. He asked me for my name. Oh boy, I start crying. I'm bawling. I'm crying like hell. No, I'm in serious trouble here. He takes my name. I gave my name down. Say I live next door. I say he asked who my parents are. He asked my parents' jobs. I had to say that they are related to where the location is. What I was fearful more of is we had a police scanner, and they were popular like a CB radio was in the 70s and 80s. And the police scanner, I was concerned that he would say my name over the police scanner and my parents would hear this. My parents were probably at work, and I really to say I don't want to describe what the work was. It was related to the local area. I was more concerned he was going to say my name over the police scanner. No, over the police radio, check my name out, and I was concerned that my parents would hear my name over a police scanner, that I'm quote unquote trespassing. He did say, yeah, you're trespassing. I'm crying. I won't do it. I won't do this again. I won't go near this. But he said, don't come across to this property again. I said, oh, I won't. But that's as close as I ever got to trespassing or exploring on what Sam and Colby do when they won't use the word trespassing, but they're exploring abandoned properties. And this business has been abandoned and had business running back and forth so many years. Holy cows, countless times. But I wanted this Sam and Colby inspired me to tell this story I've never told before. And I'm going to post this video link into their YouTube channel and tell this is the only time I ever did anything of like I was saying, illegal and trespassing, but I did it intentionally just to climb a fence. Yes, I did it intentionally, but I told the cop, no, I threw the ball over, and no, my parents never learned. He didn't say, he said my name, I think he wrote my name down on a pad and my address, I gave my address. He took my parents' names down, their jobs, but my parents, to this day, and both my parents are passed on, they've passed away, they never heard about it. I was so scared my parents would hear the over police scanner, because that was running all the time. And their jobs were kind of at-home work. I said I don't want to describe what they were, because it's related to local. But I was so concerned my parents would hear my name said over police scanner. Oh boy, I'm going to hear about it. I'm in trouble. You know, every child has always said, my parents are going to kill me. It's a metaphor. They're going to be very angry with you that you trespassed or did anything illegal involving the police. So I wanted to tell this story, and it's inspired by Sam and Colby's Exploring YouTube channel. Hi guys.